Welcome back to episode 183 of G'day from the USA. I'm your host, Lady Amanda, and I thought it would be fun to have a chat about what it's really like for an Australian living and working in the USA. Please give a warm round of applause for Mumma Linda.
Oh, thank you.
God, were you asleep?
No, I was waiting for the applause to finish.
Oh my God.
I was enjoying the applause.
There we go. There's a little bit more.
Thank you.
I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. We've had a crazy week.
Absolutely crazy, as usual.
As we do, but we did something a little out there and we got on a plane to... Mum?
Well, first we got on a plane and we went to Charlotte.
Yes, because that's the hub for American Airlines. So that was very handy, and I did like that airport.
Yes,
I'd
it
go
was a
back there
nice
again.
airport.
It was beautiful. And then we got on a plane to...
Vancouver.
More information, please.
So my sister...
No, more
Oh.
like there's many Vancouvers. Vancouver.
Oh, Canada.
Yes, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. I don't know what
That was definitely not it, but...
Wasn't it?
I don't think so.
No.
It sounded more like, oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree. How did you guess what I got the tune from?
Exactly. So,
No, we did.
Yeah, backstory.
And my sister and her husband from Australia, with their friends Sharon and Harry, flew over to Canada, and they're doing a tour of Canada by car, and then they're going to go on a boat cruise, isn't it? Around all those
correct.
islands and things like that, or things. So anyway, we decided we would surprise them. Well, we had to tell...
No, we didn't have to. You ruined it.
I ruined it, yeah. I told them we're coming. But then they were so excited to have that.
But the first thing out their mouth was, oh, I wish you had surprised us too. And I said, yes.
Yes, well,
Yes, I agree.
I make mistakes in life.
True.
I'm not perfect. It just shows you that I am human.
It just probably more shows that you need to listen to me more often.
Oh, I suppose so. I
Yes.
suppose so. But anyway, Sharon and Harry were absolutely beside themselves. They couldn't believe it when we met at breakfast, actually, because we flew in fairly late.
Right.
And we were just absolutely zonked. So the next morning we were sitting at breakfast and they came in and we hid, and then we came up to them and they just couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe
couldn't.
their eyes.
So it was just lovely, absolutely lovely.
What was your highlight about Canada?
Seen all them, but I loved going to that flyover Canada.
Yes, we've done it once before. If no one's done it, it's like I would say a ride.
Yes.
Because you're sort of sitting in a seat with there's 7 seats in a section, and you sort of like get pushed out over I don't know what you call it, like a stage.
Yeah.
And then they have a huge screen that's like a football field high type thing, and you look like you're flying around Canada.
So it also goes on the ground so that, you just, you're flying over all of Canada. And it was absolutely beautiful. And when that it turns when you're turning and it goes up and down. And
if you go over a waterfall, it does a little mist in your face, and you know what I mean? Like it's sort of interactive is what I would probably say.
And it was lovely, really lovely. Canada is beautiful.
Yes.
So what was on there when we came?
So they had the World Cup football when we were there, and our hotel was coincidentally walking distance, like just up the road from the stadium.
Yeah.
And while we were there, Canada and Switzerland were playing. So you can imagine, like, the streets were blocked off. It was all going off.
And there was red everywhere.
Yes, because Canada was red. They were wearing red shirts. And Switzerland were wearing red shirts. So it was just a sea of red.
Yeah. It was busy, 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 busy. And
Yes.
yeah, no, it was really good.
What was the funniest thing that happened?
I think when we went and got her coffee.
Oh, do tell.
Yes. That's one of the funniest things. We went to the coffee shop, and as we're walking in, there was a place to sit outside, and there was about 7 policemen there. And anyway, I walked up saying something, and one of the policemen said, "Oh, here we've got trouble." Anyway, so we started talking to them, and we got a picture with them, and in the picture, one of the policemen standing behind me pointing at me, the trouble person.
The troublemaker.
Yes. And look, that was lovely. That was something that was, we were talking with them for a while, and they were motorbike policemen, and they were there to go in front of the president when they go on to the...
President?
President?
President of what?
Canada.
There's no president.
What is it?
They're like us. They're Commonwealth, so they have a prime minister.
Oh, Prime Minister. Sorry, yes.
I was like thinking you meant the president of the World Cup or something.
No, the president, the Prime Minister and other dignitaries when they go into the... Where is it?
And did they go there?
I don't know.
I didn't see any reference that more streets would have been blocked off.
I don't know.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what apparently they said to Diana.
No, I get it, but I'm wondering if at that game, because I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot more secure or something. Or maybe we can Google it and fact check.
Yes.
I call BS.
Yes, so anyway, that was good. What was your highlight?
No, I guess just seeing them. Like I'd been to Vancouver many times, so it wasn't interesting for me to be, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I wasn't yearning to see a lot of things.
You could be anywhere in the world. Any city in the world virtually.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, no, nothing. I mean, the flyover was good, but yeah, I could have lived without it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was just a city is a city. I prefer the small towns.
Yes.
But what was something even funnier that happened? Funnier. Think. Well, sitting in the hotel room, just chatting away.
Oh, my God, I forgot about that. Oh, my goodness.
Kitty will love this story.
Oh, that was incredible. All right. So we were in a hotel room, and we were on the 10th floor, and opposite was
14th.
14th, 10th floor.
Just like make that up.
No, I just thought it was the 10th floor, 14th floor. And we were looking straight out at some apartments opposite. Anyway, all the girls, so Sharon, Diana, me and Amanda, were all kind of sitting on the bed, and we were kind of looking towards this building. And what did you say?
I said if we had binoculars, it would be like that Alfred Hitchcock movie, Rear Window. You know, you can sort of like see what your neighbours are doing and, you know, oh, they come home from work now. And then we sort of zoned in on an apartment, and I said, oh, look, that girl's just got home from work and, you know, she's getting her dinner ready, and the guy below is sitting on the couch. And then as I said that, everyone looked, and then the guy gets up off the couch. Take it away, Mum.
And he's standing in the middle of his apartment, and we could see a girl sitting at a table, and she couldn't give a damn anyway. He stood up and he took off his top, his windsheeter already. And we're kind of going, T-shirt, and we're kind of going, wouldn't it be funny in our minds, you know, if he took off everything else? Well, then the jeans come down. Well, we're boggle-eyed by this stage.
Hysterically
Absolutely
laughing.
couldn't believe it. Oh, my God, will he take off his undies? Well, he took off his undies. Oh, we are. We were
couldn't breathe. We were laughing so hard.
It was hysterical. We were laughing and laughing and laughing and screaming and everything else. And then he starts doing this dance. Oh, my goodness. And all we see is he's standing at the kitchen counter with his back to us, and he's doing this woohoo dance, bum rolling round the place. It was so funny. The girl's sitting there and couldn't give a brass razoo. It was so funny. And then he gets the dog, and he cuddles the dog and starts dancing round the room.
It really was hysterical.
But it went on and on and on. We couldn't stop watching.
It was like we were literally like couldn't breathe. We were laughing so hard.
It was funny. And above him, the girl that was getting hurt, and looks like she hasn't got any pants on, but I think she had just skin-coloured undies.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Oh, well, she went up and down, up and down. Well, look, what we had so much entertainment. Who needs to go out for entertainment?
No. Like it was just the timing was uncanny.
And that we were looking.
Like the fact that I had literally just said it's like a rear window, like, blah, blah, blah. And then we all just sort of turned to look and then made up stories about people. And then a show got put on for us.
Oh, gosh.
And the question probably people are asking, did he know you were watching and put the show on? Not once did he look that way.
No.
I mean, it's possible there was a mirror or something that he was just like had seen us looking, but I don't actually think so. The other question is maybe he did it for some other person in some other apartment that was below us. You know what I mean? Like we don't know who was watching, but it was just the timing was
absolutely
hysterical,
incredible.
Yeah.
And you actually got a video.
Oh God,
didn't you?
Yes. No need to get me arrested.
Yes,
wow.
A video, and we actually got a photo. So that went on a few blogs.
Yes, Mum actually does a little blog every day. Why don't you talk about that?
Everything I do during the day, I do a blog, and I just put it on my Facebook, and whoever ever can see me on Facebook reads it, and they seem to really like it.
Yeah.
What
are your favourite things to write about?
What we've done, because I think people don't believe we do so much. And I try and make it interesting because sometimes we mightn't do much. Yeah. So I teach people about Alabama. I also talk about cotton and give them the process of cotton, and also peanuts and things like that, corn. So I like to give a little bit of information about everything.
Yeah. Well, you're good at it. You're obviously a good writer.
Well, I enjoy it.
Yes.
I really enjoy it. Yeah, so the blog goes every single day. Sometimes it seems people are interested, and other times people just obviously go, oh, I've read
their
Linda's
own
blog.
lives.
Yes. So anyway, but do you know the main thing is
it's consistent.
And I have got all my blogs.
Your memories.
So I can look back and look at my blogs, or I could write a book. Everyone says to me to write a book.
Would you ever write a book, like in all seriousness?
I'd like to.
What would it be about?
I think my life, or about things I've done, or...
I wonder how you go about it. I guess you could just record it. Like, do you go to a publisher? Do you just self-publish? Like, I wonder what the process is. It's all very curious.
Very curious indeed. Absolutely. Now tell us about the horrific flights home.
So, I have been completely turned off air travel. I mean, have been for a while. But it's very off-putting to me. Like if I could drive somewhere, even if it's 2 days drive. Like when I went to Michigan to pick you up last time, I'd rather drive. The thought of sitting around an airport, getting delayed, getting stranded some random country, state, whatever, is not appealing. So, moral of the story, we were leaving Vancouver. I think our flight was 11:45 a.m. So we sort of like had organised to leave at 8 a.m. from the hotel and get to the thing. Give us 2.5 hours at the airport. We were going internationally, and I do it in quotes because, I mean, it was literally, half an hour to the border, if that.
Yeah.
So it's very close to the United States. So long story short, we get a text that says flight's delayed. It'll be leaving an hour later. All good. We're still at the hotel. We're like, this is great. Don't have to rush off. We'll leave at 9. Then we get another text like, it's now another hour later. So we're like, okay, still good. We'll leave at 10. We get to, have breakfast, enjoy some, chill time with them before we leave. So we get to the airport and, finally our plane leaves, all good. And then we get to Dallas. And from Dallas, so we had a 3-hour layover anyway. So we're like, we've got a lot of time to kill. These delays in Vancouver are great. We get to spend time with family and less of a layover in Dallas. We get to Dallas and then our flight's just pushed back, and it doesn't leave till like midnight or something. So by the time we get into Atlanta, it's 3 a.m. And we were meant to get in around midnight, which is Eastern time, which would have been in Alabama 11 p.m. And it would have been in Canada 9 p.m. So I thought, it's not too bad. I can easily, on Canada time, on Eastern or Pacific Northwest time, I'm all good. I could drive the 3 hours back from the airport. But our flight doesn't get until 3 a.m. So this time we're exhausted. So
Absolutely.
We're driving home, and because of the time change, we skip an hour. We go an hour behind. We go an hour back, when we get to Alabama. So we rolled into the house at like 5 a.m. or something, but the drive home was torturous.
Absolutely.
Torturous.
We were singing.
And where do you get a hotel? You know what I mean? Like a lot of them you have to check in by midnight or you call ahead and we really didn't have no clue when we're actually going to get to a hotel. And then by the time we got to a hotel, we would have had to check out like a few hours later. So it was just like the best option is just to get home, and then I didn't want to have another energy drink so that I could never sleep. So it was sort of like that thing where I was just trying so hard to keep awake. And
it's awful.
And then we were listening to a book. We've been listening to an audible book.
Audio book.
Yeah, but I think the place is called Audible.
Right.
And that, everyone loves John Grisham. He's the master. He's my favourite author. But this book, I've had one before that was sort of like this, that just, my moral of the story is that I do believe when people like John Grisham write a book, they could write one word on each page and it would be a bestseller, because no matter what was written, the pre-orders and everything would already make it a number one. You know what I mean? It'd be top of the list. Yes. Already make him $1 trillion. But it was just boring.
It was so boring.
Nothing happened. It was like Groundhog Day every single day. It could have been summarized in like an hour, and this thing went for like 15 hours. But it literally could have been said in an hour.
Oh, it was so boring.
Yeah. Like by the end, you just didn't even like any of the characters.
No, and no twists or turns.
No, the very end bit was maybe the slightest twist. For everyone listening, Kitty, it is called The Widow. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10 stars.
Yeah.
It gave us something to listen to, but honestly, I would have listened to the crackle of paint dry over that.
Yeah, it was just such a boring book.
Yeah.
And we just, I don't know, even the ending was, we knew he'd get off.
Yeah, it just, There was no suspense. There was there was drama, but it was,
Yeah. Pathetic.
Pathetic.
I reckon I could have written a better one.
Oh, Mum, do it. But yes, I agree. You definitely could have. So, yeah, that was our drama getting home. And then, when you get home so late, you got to try to get back. If you don't sleep, you got to get back into the routine, and it takes you a few days and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, it was
And,
really
let's be real. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot.
Like the hotel was like $900. The flights were $1,500. Like, you know what I mean? Like just cha-ching everywhere you go. But glad we did it.
Yeah, glad we did it.
But would I rush to do it again? Definitely not. Like I now have no desire. I've got a credit for, who is it? Delta that I need to use, but I've like zero desire to even get on a plane. And that is the moral of that story.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are back in Bama and we are going to do something fun today, but I'm not going to tell you now. I'm going to leave it on a little cliffhanger because I'm not 100% sure what Mum had organised. She was the one chatting to someone and led us down a path. But I hope everyone has a great week and we look forward to chatting next week.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think anyone is enjoying like really hanging for us to come back, but we do. We're like boomerangs. We come back. Gabby Dixon did send us messages and say that she enjoyed our podcast. So I do take that back.
Oh, wasn't that lovely?
We definitely know 2 people listened last week.
That is fantastic.
Yes. Well, everyone have a great week. And shout out to Linda and Johnny. We always love and miss them. So
oh, yes. They're just lovely people.
They really are lovely. But anyway, everyone have a wonderful week and we will chat to you next time.
All right.
Ciao.
Ciao, babies.